Of all the states seriously affected by the recent flooding is the state of Pahang. And the media coverage of the predicament of Pahang, of the ravages of the flood, seemed to be left out. Pahang was eclipsed by the floods of Selangor state, and Selangor took the front page. I'm appealing to all generous Malaysians to come to the aid. The government has failed short in every pertinent aspect of granting the flood aid, and this is the flood victims. I'm architect Promal from What's Wrong Out There. The floods. Pahang is inundated with flood waters. Number of flood victims rose to 35,000 and have risen to some accounts to 60,000. People inundated with the flood waters are Bentong, Mantakap, Karak, Kuantan, and the surrounding areas. The waters have not abated even after the rain has stopped. The major Pahang rivers have overflown and affected the water levels. One cannot understand the lame Prime Minister as he acknowledged shortcomings in the government machinery. It is not the government machinery, the inability of men to muscle the machinery, but blaming nothing short of his own inability or incapabilities. I cannot understand why a Prime Minister could not summon the cabinet, summon the ministers, and even get the collaboration of the oppositions, engage the muscles of the NGOs. There are resources all over the country. They can all come to an aid. Everyone would fall in line. The absence of the government aid speaks loud, and the failures of the Menteri Besar of Pahang to get to the ground is saddening. When the man and all the resources and all the cables of his within his reaches were not put to use.
Residents here complained that although the Menteri Besar of Pahang, Wan Rosdi, had passed by their housing estate, he only waved to them from his car.
MB datang, tapi dia tak turun, dia dalam kereta je.
In the aftermath of the flood, many were found dead. Even those trying to give a helping hand were found to have slipped into the deep waters and died. The water risings at midnight had caught many unaware. The aftermath of the flood was shocking, indeed alarming. The alarming desolation and the destitution was uncovered as the waters abated. Even after the late arrival of the government machinery, it's only revealed that they were ill-equipped.
I'm disappointed with the politician, with the member of parliament, members of the state government. They don't come during the time of disaster. They only come 3 days or 4 days after the disaster started.
The flood waters could not recede as the main waters were choked with mud, and muddy waters continued to remain the premises of the homes of the flood victims. In spite of the constant cleaning, the home was constantly with muddy waters. The muddy waters seem to come and mess up the homes again. Home furnitures in the homes were destroyed. Water supply continued to be shut down. The flood victims are now vulnerable to diseases of some sort. There is a shortage, an acute shortage of food, shortage of money, shortage of helping hand to help them to clean up the premises and the streets. The following is a video, a footage of the flood in Bentong, Mantakap, Karak and Kuantan.
See, there are more rakyat here, not government. So
itu longkang sumbat. Apabila longkang sumbat, patutnya alam flora boleh datang korek. Ini apabila alam flora tak korek, air tak boleh nak keluar dari rumah. Tengok longkang semua sumbat. Jadi kita 4 hari sudah cuci pun tak guna sebab air tetap naik balik. Lumpur pun tetap naik balik. Masa ni bantuan makanan.
Sebab semua kalau berkaitan dengan barang semua jadi barang debris lah, dia dah hancur. Nanti dia semua barang-barang perabot lah yang hancur. Jadi kita memang perlukan tu lah, duit lah. Duit memang sangat kita perlukan. Kalau boleh manpower, minta manpower lah. Mana-mana NGO ke ataupun yalah pihak-pihak kerajaan kan, dia ada bekalkan manpower. Kalau boleh hantar lah bantu masa banjir untuk kerja-kerja mengemas.
没有睡觉，我们当天正睡到天亮，我们做了一天都没有吃到东西，就这样。现在其他的那个大的全部就回不到家了，我想到我心头很难。我要坚强，不哭都不可以。我忍了多天了，我忍多天了。不过我现在是很辛苦了，我很累。
look here, look in Pahang, because people in Pahang really need they are really need their help.
வணக்கம் மக்களே, பாருங்க சாப்பாடு கொடுக்குறேன்னு சொல்லி காடியில் வந்திருக்காங்க நிறைய பேர். ஆனால் நாங்கள் போனோம், எங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கல, எங்களுக்கு இல்லை, எல்லாமே அவங்களுக்குள்ளே எல்லாம் பிரித்து எடுத்துக்கிட்டாங்க.
We call upon the public to send your generous contribution to the account shown in the video. Every ringgit, every dollar is important. Every contribution is important. Your help will help another soul. If you have manpower of some kind, please submit your details. If you have other than financial contribution, please key in the information below and we will contact you. The money contributed will be sent to the flood victims. We hope to provide the following: food provisions, cooking utensils, repair broken furnitures to about 3,000 families. Each family would need about 2,500 ringgit per household, according to some estimates, to fix the furniture, to supply them food and repairs. We hope to provide manpowers to clean up the places in collaboration with Bomba and the waters and other departments around the area. Please contribute for the flood victims of Pahang at the bank account stated above. Your generous contribution is most appreciated. This is Architect Paramal Nagaprasham from What's Wrong